If you're a freelance editor or content creator, you're probably charging by the project or even by the day. I used to glamorize charging really big day rates between like $1,500 to $2,500 a day, depending on the camera package that the client would want, until I realized that every dollar I made was tied to my time. And today I'm going to talk to you guys about the 4 money habits that's keeping content creators in this never-ending cycle of unpredictable income. Hey, what's up? My name is Matt Maniego, and I've been a professional content creator for the last 15 years. And I've worked with some of the world's largest sports brands, and I have a few awards to show for it. Point number 1, the problem with day rates. Day rates is like linear income. You get paid once, then you have to hustle again. There's no scalability, you really can't clone yourself, and it's pretty high risk if you think about it. If you get sick, you can't show up to the job, you don't really get paid, unless you could reschedule it. But even then that means the day rate gets pushed out and the payment gets delayed. In addition, if you get burnt out or overloaded, that's it. Your business breaks. It ends up being a vicious cycle of reselling and selling over and over again. Every new client, every new project is a whole new sales cycle. And if you're like me, you've gotten to the point where it's not sustainable. Now, I have 2 kids and a family, and I want to be able to spend time with them. And this system has helped me be able to do that. Point 2 is shifting your mindset to create a more predictable income stream. It's going to take a little bit of time for you to get out of this mindset of day rates and project rates. Us as content creators, we have to start thinking about being media operators and not freelancers. This is where you build a retainer-based system where clients pay monthly for predictable deliverables. This shifts your position from being the person who creates all of this content to managing the content. The only way to create a retainer-based system that can scale is if you have a team. I realized this when I was trying to build a faceless YouTube channel a couple years ago. That experience actually taught me how to build my team. Now, as a content creator, one of the most time-consuming things is editing videos. And a retainer-based system only works if you have a really good product offering. What I've been able to do in my business is charge a monthly retainer of $2,500 a month for a specific amount of videos. Now, that $2,500 a month is a minimum monthly spend for each client. Each client has the option to spend that $2,500 on long form and short form videos. Now, for long form videos, we charge between $200 to $550, depending on the type of content. And for short form, anything under 60 seconds, we charge between $75 and $150 per video. Now, those rates will stay intact as long as each client is able to meet that $2,500 a month minimum spend. I like to call it minimum spend because it doesn't sound like an expense to the client. You don't have to start charging your clients $2,500. You can actually start less and then build up to that. The first client that accepted this product offering from us started out with only 5 videos. And then that quickly scaled up to about 10 to 12 videos. And at its peak, we were producing about 15 videos per month for this one client. And on average now, we produce about 7 to 10 videos per month, both long form and short form for this client. And their minimum spend is always $2,500 a month. Sometimes it goes over, sometimes it's $2,500, but it will always be a minimum of $2,500 a month. Now, the only way to be able to do this is if you build a solid team. Right now, I'm working with about 6 editors and 2 virtual assistants. If you don't know where to look for virtual assistants or video editors, you can click on this video right here. But once you start building your team, you can start creating this product offering to your client. You don't have to hire a whole team yet. You can start with 1 editor. And the editors that I've been able to find charge less than $100 per video, and that's for anything long form. You might have to pay a little bit more if the type of video is a lot more complex, but for the type of content that we've been doing, anything ranging between 1 minute and 2.5 minutes, we'll pay under $100 per video. And then anything under a minute will pay between $15 to $25 per video. So now you're starting to see how I've been able to sustain this $2,500 a month minimum spend with my clients, because the cost of getting these videos done is very affordable. Now that your mind has shifted from day rates to predictable income and you built a team, this is point 3, the content automation engine. This is the heart of the system. So once you have your product offering set up and you have your team set up, now you can implement this system. If you're a content creator and you're creating content for yourself, this can also work for you and you could probably get your content done faster. But for most of us who are creating content for other clients, this is how the system works. This can work for you content creators who are actually shooting the content for your clients. On top of the actual production side, you can offer your post-production as well without sacrificing the profit margin. Before, I used to charge between $750 and $1,500 for an edit, depending on how complex the edit was. But after setting up this system, we were able to cut our cost to about $550 for the same video. That's pretty much cut in half. But when I offered this to my client, they actually asked me if I really wanted to do it. They asked me, you want to do more for less? And I said, yes, but I need that minimum spend every month. So the only way to keep this up was if they gave us volume. So both parties agreed to it and it's worked out. You could even find some clients that don't need the actual production work and they could just send you the content and then you can cut it for them. So this is where everything comes together. Now that you have a client that needs content on a month-to-month basis, they can deliver that raw content to you. You can have your team edit, you oversee the edits, or you can have your virtual assistant oversee the edits, and then you deliver those edits to your client. Or you can have your virtual assistant do it for you. And that's what I've done. So this system is now why I work only 10 hours a week compared to 50 hours a week before when I first started this content creation career. Point number 4 is the result. Now we've been able to scale this system to $25,000 a month, and that's only a handful of clients. I could go get more clients, but I don't want to. I'm very happy with the amount of time that I'm able to not work and spend time with my family and be able to do the other things like focus on my health, spend time with family, more quality time with my current clients, and we can come up with content plans for them, things that I was not able to do before, but now I have the time to do so. And also create these videos. I want to share this information with you guys because it's been so helpful for me to be able to work in a system like this that I wish I started, 10 years ago. And the best part is I'm actually working with clients that I love working with. I work a lot in sports and health and wellness. And so those are the types of clients that I chose to work with. Now, I don't know what that is for you, if you're a wedding filmmaker, corporate filmmaker, or you have your own YouTube channel and you want to be able to create more content without creating more content, if that makes sense. The content automation engine is a system for you. So if you're tired of chasing projects and day rates that drain your time, it's time to install this system.
Papa, are you ready?
Yeah, just give me 1 second, okay? So if you want a step-by-step guide of how to hire your first editor, click on the next video because it's coming up right now.